want to see the video so that you can watch the video. All right. Okay, let me share with you the screen. This one. Okay, so this is actually the project that I did last couple of months. I mean 2 months lah, exactly 2 months. So everything is done now. The user or the factory using it, then I'm waiting their feedback if there is any improvement need to be done. So I have to go to Johor, Ai Hitam. This factory is located in Ai Hitam, Johor. So I was there almost 2 months. Uh, okay, if you look at this, the this is their worker, you know, to double check the inspection. Okay, so that is actually um, what you are doing in your project. I mean, part of the whole system, automation system. Okay, so let's go to the MATLAB. If you can, I would like to show to you the overall coding. Uh, Basically, if you follow this step, you will get the output. I mean, those who already like showed to me the output, just you need just a few steps to, you know, to improve your output. Okay, so this is the example of, I mean, this is the coding lah. uh, I'm not sure how you can do whatever. I mean, you can just remain, I mean, use whatever you have done now, because some of it is not supposed to be the same coding for all group, you know. It is based on your idea or your creativity. As long as you get the output, you can detect the crack, then uh, then it's okay. All right. Okay, so this is the MATLAB. Hopefully you can see the MATLAB. Um, so whatever MATLAB version, you can use it, but it is strongly recommended to use the latest MATLAB. Okay. So the first step here, this is read lah. This is to read. This is the first step for image analysis using MATLAB. We have to read. Okay. So read the file first. Okay. So like me, like this one. So if I read, so you can see the output. This is the image. Where is it? Okay. So hopefully you can see it. So this is the image. Okay. So I've given to you all the data with all the defects. So you need to find the defect lah. Okay. So what you need to do, like in a theoretical, okay, I mean in a chapter 2, 3, 4, you know, you can implement all the steps for vision system development, but you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to like um strictly follow the step like filtering whatsoever. Okay, you try to implement step by step and get the output enough. That's it. If you can cut a few steps, then it's better rather than just follow all the steps in theory. But you cannot just like just implement or write the coding without any knowledge. You have to have the knowledge first what to do. So if you refer to the slide, I mean, um, the theory about the computer vision, the theory of vision system development. First, you need to have data acquisition. So it's consider data is considered settled because you already have all the data. Next, pre-processing, image processing, classification, so on and so forth. So this project is about to implement all the steps. But sometimes not all you don't have to follow every single step to get the output. As long as maybe you get the output, some of the step you don't apply, maybe. Okay. So this is the first step, image acquisition. Image acquisition is already done. I mean, you got all the image. But when you want to detect the defect from this image, you need to know the region. I mean, uh, the region that you want to analyze. Okay. So what you want to analyze? This plate, two plates, right? So this is considered the region that you want. So you have to remove the background because this background, green background, you don't want. I mean, you don't want this information. You have to remove it. You don't want this conveyor, This is sensor conveyor. You just want to analyze plate, right? This they call it biscuit ware plates. You want to analyze this one. You don't want to analyze the background. So you have to remove because this background will disturb lah. I mean, because it is a value, right? Pixel value. So this is also pixel value green. This is pixel value. This is pixel value. So if you have a pixel value, which is you don't want, then it will affect your analysis. So you have to remove the background. Remove the background means that you make it the background pixel 0 because 0 doesn't affect or 255 white or 0 black. It doesn't affect. It doesn't affect the region that we want to process, the defect, because we just want to focus on the plate. We don't want the background. We don't want the conveyor. Okay. So that is the basic or the first step in image analysis or first step in vision system development. Okay. So how to do it? Then you can use just you explore in the internet, find it what method to use it, or maybe you can see the my coding, my video before. I mean, the video that I've been uploaded into the Kalam, or you can explore by yourself. But there is a very easiest way, which is I'm also did like this. Before this I don't know because last I used MATLAB for image processing is in 2008 or 2009, something like that. While I did my PhD, so for 3 to 4 years I used MATLAB. I I know all the coding, but after that I didn't open MATLAB because I have my master student and my PhD student. They do it everything. But I think last year September, because I involved with the industrial project, then my master or PhD student is very limited. Their skill is not, I mean, their problem solving is not up to the industrial problem solving. They're just doing research. So I decided to do it by myself. Then I think last September I opened it back, the MATLAB. Now MATLAB is already 2021 version. Last time I used it 2006 version. But now there are a lot of improvement. I mean, um, a lot of things that already available in the MATLAB, which is you don't have to write a coding to perform some tasks, something like that, you know. So let me show to you how to remove the background. So this is the remove background. So what you can do is you just go to this apps, apps. You just choose this apps, which is just focus on the apps of image processing. So by using this app, you don't have to write a coding because it is already, everything is available. So what we want to do? We want to do a segmentation, or we want to get the region. So based on these apps, we have two. One is color thresholder, second is image segmenter. So these both apps we can use to get ROI, region of interest, or to do a segmentation, I mean to remove the background. So since our image is in color, so we use color. But if our image is in grayscale, then we can use this image segmenter. So we just click a color thresholder. So you load image. Now we are just now we already read the image, so we can just load it from workspace because we put our image into variable a. So you get your image. So you can use any method provided by the MATLAB function or these apps for segmenter. I mean for the region, for the region of interest, to remove the background. So we can use RGB or HFC or YCB, CRLAP. This is all color, right? We detect the color. So you can use whatever function available here to remove the background. Okay, so you can just uh, um, uh, control the component here, right? So you just play around lah, try this one. See, we already removed the background. Remove the background. So the background is already turned to black. Black means that uh, uh, black means that 0. Okay, but we still have this is white. White is the plate. White is the image that we want. But we still have this small, disturbance in noise. The good one is to make all background black. The plate is white. So white means that the object that we want. Black means that the object that we don't want. So you just play around with this one, get the output. So after you satisfied with this sliding the value then you just go to the export function. When you export function, then it's become this function. Because I already did, so I make it function. So this is a function where I use it. I use apps for background removal. Okay. So if you want to see it, okay, I can show to you. Uh, okay, let me run again. Okay. So if you want to see, let's see BW or BW1. BW1. See? So um, this is the output when we use background remover. I mean segmenter. Okay, apps. But we still have this, this is not plate. This is plate. Why? But this is not plate. But this value is similar to this one. This one is also same. This is white, right? White is our plate or region. Black is background, which is we don't want. But we still have noise here, right? We just want this two plate, but this is also considered plate because white. Ah. Then we have to do something lah here. So what I did is, see, you see here, BW crop out conveyor. See, crop out conveyor. Out conveyor means that this one, this one, this is this is this because this is also what it will disturb the plates, because we understood that plate is only white, but we have also white here. This is all disturb the plate, disturb the region that we want, region of interest. So how to do it? So this is the first step lah. I mean, see, BW. So if I run that one, I mean I crop out. Okay, so if I show, so one problem has been solved. This is the previous one. Put it side by side. And put side by side, we have this white, kan? But now it's no longer white. Here also we can do it, but I don't do it. I have my reason. So whenever we have a few images with this fixed crop, we can still remove because the setup of the conveyor is similar. I mean the position is same. So we can use the fix like this, one BW1 equals 0. Okay. So but we still have this one. We don't want this one. How to differentiate this one and plate? And this one is also disturbed. This one is also, I mean, this is not the region. This is the only the region we want. This is not the region we want. So this considered noise. How to remove it? How to remove? So if you see the coding, okay, let's see. Okay, it's run all the coding. Run the coding. Run. Okay, BW. So I show BW again. Now already remove everything. Good. Now everything is good. No more noise white here. No more uh, conveyor. Everything's now turned to black, and it's only plate left. The plate. If you see the original image, we have plate, we have the conveyor, we have everything. Now we already get the region, right? But to be more, to get better, I mean, uh, to get the better output, let me just run all the other stuff. Okay, this is okay here, not that one. Okay, so uh, see, this is the this is not the black and white. I mean, this is the this is the plate, our original plate here. This is the original image. See, this is already remove all the background. We just captured the plate. Very nice. There is no more conveyor or whatever object that we don't want. We just want this object. This is plate. Not like just now is black and white. Black and white. Now is gray. You know. Okay. So let's continue. So this is you are supposed to do. Okay. Automatically. So if I continue, in this project I use gradient, but you can use whatever method you want. It's not supposed to be gradient. If you found any other methods, like a very simple method, like black and white, you know, just uh, you just want to change to black and white, then you get the crack, you get the defects. That is okay. But this is because of I mean, some of the defect in my case, my project, some of the defect is difficult. So that's why I use gradient. So if you want to see, okay, it's already, okay. Let's see what is the output of the gradient. Emac. See? Oh, when you see the output, oh, what is this? But it's actually try to find, oh, not this, not like this. Okay, let me, okay, supposed to be better. See? So this is the, just you just ignore the previous figure. So I got this one. But you still have, this is not defect. It is supposed to be only defect. I mean, one dot, right? This is age. Age, age is contributing as a defect because age. You have a black a background, then you have a plate. So you have the pixel value which is change very drastically, then it consider like a defect. But this is not defect. Some of you showed to me this output. You will not get the correct output if you stop your coding up to here, because how you are going to make a decision, because this is age is not correct, age is not defect. So if you read this figure, if you read that, I mean, if you read the coding, remove border, but we have to remove the border age, because age is not the defect. Age will disturb our final decision. Okay, let me continue. So what we can do is we remove the border, because we understand that the border or the edge is not the defect. So we have to remove it, like we remove the background. So this is the first step how to remove. I mean, one of the step to remove the border. You can use whatever a method or idea to remove the border, as long as you can remove the border. Okay, but this is one of the step to remove the border. Okay, if you want to see, let's see. um, BWG, this one. Ah, ah, oh, okay. Yeah. It is actually already removed the border. This one. Already removed the border. When you remove the border, all other values will appear. I mean, because if you see, this is the first, this is before, because I use this one. This is border. This border is not the defect. When you show, the value, you can't see other value. I mean, because this value is highest. You see, I want to show to you. So this is the value. You can see the value here, down here, 747.62. See, can you see? Let me hide this one. The intensity at the bottom here, intensity. If I put my cursor here, so 699.21, the gradient. Right? So this is the age, which is not the defect. This is the age. So we have to remove the age. So when we remove, then all the plate value appear. See, appear 13.42. So from here you can see the defect later on, because you already removed the border. Okay, let's continue. Okay, to find range value of defect, and you put range. Okay, put range. I just uh, run all. Okay, you can see there is no, this is the final output lah. There is no defect, but I want to show you the um how the defect looks like. Let me, this one, defect. Hmm. Let me find the station one. Okay, 21. 21. 21. Close this one. Oh, we still don't have any defect. 22. Okay, see, there is one defect here. All right, one defect. Okay, let's see. Let's see the gradient. Okay, here, Gmax. This is a gradient. So gradient without, I mean, we have to remove the. See, if you can see the white here, this is the value of defect, because when we show the see, this is the defect. 121, the value, the intensity 121. We put the threshold just now, 100, right? So this is the defect. When we use gradient, we can see the defect. So 120. We put our threshold 100. So for your project, maybe you have to make decision. If you can get, if you can get decision like this, then it's better. We run, then you can show, oh, this is the defect. This one, there is no defect. But if you reduce the threshold here, this threshold, the decision, let's say we put it 80, then maybe we found a few other defect. Oh no, only one defect. If we put 30, see, a lot of defect. But this is not the real defect lah. Because you put the value, the decision of the, to find the decision or defect is lower, then there is found any other things, as long as the value is greater than 30, then it considered as defect. So we have to make sure that what is the value for the defect. Just now I used 100, so when we use 100, so this is the defect. We go back to the original image, yes, we found it that this is the defect. 829.858.53, the location. We go back to the here, 829 just now, 829.858. Then we can go to 829. Where is 829? 858. Okay, we can zoom here. So what is the defect? See, this is the defect. When we zoom, then we know, okay, this is a defect. Okay, so means that the coding can automatically detect the defect by removing all the border, by removing all the background. Finally you make just decision value only, not I mean, not the advanced classification method. This is very simple decision. Above 100, defect. Below 100, not defect. So when you run, then you get the output. This one. This is the defect. So that defect, let me continue. So this is the coding for to tell that the plate is good or not good. All right. Plate defect left, plate defect right. Okay. So find defect by region props. So this is more advanced. I mean, this is the coding to send to the PLC lah. You don't have to go up to this coding. Okay, so if you just stop up to here until decision, then it's enough. If we run other, like just now 21, no defect because no read down. Yeah. Okay, so you can try any ideas, or you can write any coding, but this is actually the whole step. You want only the final dot, the final crack. If you have any other white in your image, like age, so it's difficult for you to make a decision, because how you are going to differentiate this is age or this is crack. That's why some of you asking me, then I just reply like that, how you are going to make a decision. Okay, so from there, if you got this kind of output, then make a report. Then I will arrange the presentation, group presentation. Then you have to do a presentation, make sure that all group members understand what your group is doing. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, this project need to be submitted on by 20. I mean by this coming Thursday or Wednesday. But I would like to give you more time. I extend another weeks, but this coming 20, I want to make pre presentation. I want to see your progress. I mean, I want to discuss your coding. Uh, in 10 minutes, each of you, uh, there are 8 groups, if not mistaken. So 10 minutes, each of you, we will have a session, Gmeet. So I want to see your coding. Then we can discuss. You can ask me, then I will explain. Or you can explain uh, any progress you have right now. Then a week after that, we will have a formal presentation. Okay? I would like to open to any question before we end this meeting, please.
Sir, may I ask if we have a picture light for assignment 2, right? The shadow of the light is too close to the plate, which result that the connected components for the light and the plate is connected together. So how should we remove
Oh,
like the shadow of the light? Yeah.
uh, yeah. There is a few way lah, because if you look at the coding that I showed to you just now, there is a shadow or glare, glare of conveyor. So try to find a way. Just now, let me share with you again. Okay, if you look at this image, this is glare. This glare, when you do a segmentation, this one is similar to the region of interest. Okay, but your question just now, it is connected, right? I mean, your shadow, it is connected to the plate,
Yeah, yeah, it touched together.
touched together. Yeah, you are unlucky to get that. Figure. I think this is similar to all other groups lah. Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. How to do it? You have to find a way uh, how to how to remove the shadow or the glare. If you look at my coding just now, how I remove this one, how I remove this one. This is when you do a segmentation, you can't remove this one because if you try to adjust this sliding, this one doesn't affect. If you try to adjust, then it will disturb your region, right? Try to adjust. See, if we don't want this one because this is our region. Then the best is this one. But you still have this shadow. What your friend just now call it shadow. This is coming from glare. I mean the shining, the effect of light, uh, reflection from the conveyor. But your friend just now asked, there is a shadow which is connected to this plate. Then you have to find a way lah. But this one, how how my coding can get this final output? I mean, how my coding can remove this one?
By finding the area for the region of
Yeah,
interest.
yeah, yes. You got already. Good, very good. But in your case, uh, how to I don't want to give very advanced coding lah, but if you you can try like this, you know. How to this is not supposed to do it in a real time, but because you asked me how to solve that, there is a way where you can do what do you call it, the fixed size of plate. You have this fixed size of plate, right? This one, then you multiply it, you map into the your image. How you understand or not? You have this size, you have this size of plate, and then you multiply it to your origin of interest, because you're connected. A shadow is like this, you know. Then when you multiply with this plate, the radius, I mean the circle, the certain circle of the plate, then we remove the background, if we remove the shadow. You got what I mean?
Yeah. So but then the function is only for this picture only, right?
Yeah, yes, correct. That's why I said, if you want to use it for real time, you can, but it still can use lah, because the position of plate is not much different. It's not much different with other image, because the conveyor is, the location of plate supposed to be the same location for any other images, because the conveyor is fixed. The plate supposed to be fixed. You got what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
that is very relevant question. If I want to use it for real time, I will not do like that. But this is just to solve your assignment, you know. The easiest way. And there is any other way, but I don't want to. I don't want to share the advanced, the advanced method lah. Okay. Any more question? Any more question? Okay. If there is no more question, I would like to remind you that this coming 20 January, I would like to have a group. I will arrange time for each of you, each group, so we can have discussion. I would like to see your progress, and then I give you another week. So next week I will arrange the presentation. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Professor.
Okay, sir.
If there is no question, I would like to stop here. All the best to you. You can communicate with me through WhatsApp. There are a few groups already communicate with me, but not much advice or not much info I can show to you. But at least I can say something through the WhatsApp lah. Okay. So I think that's all about the project. What I'm worried much is a project, because you have to explore by yourself. There is no notes in the kalam. You need to explore, find in the internet, ask your friends, ask any other experts. Okay. But for the final exam, uh, um, I think I don't know, but I have the feeling you can, if you refer to the slide, I think you can get a good marks lah, because most 80% of the questions is on. I mean the all is online, but 80% of the question is auto grade. Auto grade means that there is no essay lah. Only 20% of the question is essay. The rest is auto grade. Auto grade means that the answer is available for you to choose, and it is not much different from the slide. Okay, so all the best to you. see you again on 20 January. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Doctor.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, sir.